BSL users. I'm extremely impressed with what the board has achieved, drawing as it does on the experience of its members and on their knowledge. And I'm glad that quite a number of BSL advisory boards
to them how to orient 3D information, and it tires them. And look, we understand that it's extra effort to orient your mind in this way, but research has shown us that what's helped hearing people think that way is by learning sign language. It gives them
okay, fine, but when they do focus groups, when they're asking deputy to test, are they asking them to really explore where they might use it in real life? And that's hard. It would be hard to do that. Alternatively, with projects that are developing technology and the funding's cut or the funding comes to an end, then what happens to that technology? What happens to the development? Where does it go? So it's very reliant on when the funding is available.
Now, what it doesn't suggest is that a quality one of the standards is not to introduce sign language. But what about access to deaf adults in BSL?
So many professionals will advise parents to not use sign language with children, and there are common misconceptions that the use of sign language will impact development of speech. But actually there's no good research that suggests that's been the case. There's no negative impact on spoken language acquisition. And actually, in fact, there's a good...
Sometimes we've even pushed aside deaf people amongst us who are disabled. We pass on the hearing ableism, and we in turn oppress others. And by oppressing others, our deaf community suffers.
Don't ask me if those every day we can't start teaching him. This is pretty total spelling. We've got some pretty good spellers in there anyway, haven't we? But if you can't spell it, there it is up on the screen. Easy to remember. Sign wow.
Yeah.
Even when I was so small, I didn't have the words to explain then what it actually meant to to me. But it really helped me to see the world more differently. It made me see the world.
Sign language. The interpreter, the communicator will listen to some input from a teacher and has to therefore try and match the needs of the fluent signer, the one with additional needs, the ones with communication barriers. I mean, what it actually does mean is that, you know, if they pick just one of
was to remove that barrier for families. So that's why it was quite unique. We set it up in their home environment. We had the flexibility to work around their family life, and also it wasn't a cost for them. And the families really valued the project.
That was most beneficial to deaf children being able to transfer those skills. And it was actually only a small minority who were learning in that bilingual environment, but those were the children that did the best. So that's really important evidence.
Changes in broadcasting. So, for example, I thought I'd go back to Christmas Carol and talk about the ghosts of past, present and future. I know we're in July, but I do love a Christmas story. So we are on the countdown to Christmas, so I thought why not deliver in this sort of context. So the ghost of BSL, past, present and future.
When I was young, it was very difficult to get involved, and it's great to see you both.
So the Polish people go to the church, and they don't actually believe in God, they don't believe that, but they know that that is where they're going to find the Polish community. And I think the deaf clubs are quite similar to that. So deaf people are not necessarily interested in joining the deaf club or joining the committee.
Okay, Chair, so one last thing you want to say. I'd just like to say a big thank you to the MCs.
Thank you.
How can we not say thank you to our MCs, our wonderful representatives of the BDA from Leeds. Local
My pleasure,
talent.
thank you.
Right, that's it, folks. Okay, all together now. See you all next year.
Hurry up.
All right, relax.
Thank you. Thank you, Sophia, for your wonderful presentation. So,
There was one more thing to say, and that's about deaf identity. I think that had a really big impact on me when Sophia was saying that. I was sort of 13, 14 years old when I found my deaf identity from sign language.
so years and years and years ago, I used to love going for research, the RNID library, going through all those old books and tomes. There was one thin black. Oh, thank you. And one last big thanks to this person who we could not have done this conference or this gala without, who it is Kieran. Thank you so much, Kieran.
These guys, so thank you. We have the previous chair who seemed to want to auction off the BDA coat of arms. We cannot do that. This is our Latin patent, okay? We have our BDA coat of arms dating back to the 1950s. It has been agreed that we have this and bona fide coat of arms. So sorry, David, it's not being auctioned off. It's just there to show our members that we have such a thing, especially on our 135th anniversary. So I think it's about time we did our birthday cake.
Still on.
George.
Other people getting the blues. We gotta stand up, fight for our right. I have nothing to lose. I'm party with the Death Day crew.
That I'm still breathing. I'm hopeless now. I climb every mountain and swim every ocean. Just to be with you and fix what
Clap along if
happiness